Hey, bruh, this is crazy. So you guys think I'm doing all this music, I'm mixing, sharing all these videos, all this stuff because I love music and all that. Uh, really, I just want to be able to get enough money to be able to get out of Kansas during the winter times. I love Kansas City, but -2. Slept in today. It's 8:30. I got up at like 7. Kendrick was up all night. I don't know what was going on last night, but she was, I don't know, just up screaming. So I was up and down all night. Didn't get very much sleep. So slept in this morning. About to go link up with my homie Isaiah to hit this leg day. Let's get it.
Jim saw the new office, and now we're riding in the car about to meet.
I'm literally just chilling in the car, waiting on the homie to show up. I could be inside warming up. It's just too cold, man. Got the heated seats on and the heat on as high as it can go. And yeah, I'm kind of scared to go outside. Wait for the homie to pull up.
Is it on video? No, it's not.
Check the weather for You're ready.
Oh yeah, that's light. So, over the past week, I've got a few emails, and I don't want to sound like that YouTuber that makes it seem like I've got thousands of people hitting me up, but I've gotten a couple emails from people just asking me about how I go about charging for studio time and mixing. What I used to do, even back when I first started this channel, was I did everything hourly. I wasn't being hired as a mixer as much as I am now, so anybody I was mixing for, I was also recording usually. So they would come through the studio, they would book X amount of hours for studio time, and I just did everything hourly. So they came through, recorded. If I was mixing, I would mix, on the clock, and did everything that way. At the time back then, I think I was charging like $30 an hour or something like that. Now what I do is I still charge hourly as far as recording. However, I'm not really recording as much as I used to. You guys, if you remember the old vlogs, for my OG subscribers, I used to have someone in the studio like every vlog recording. And I've kind of slowed that down just because so many people now reach out to me and hire me just to simply mix. People that aren't in the Kansas City area, which again is why I'm super grateful for this community and everybody who supports these videos, because a lot of you guys have hit me up from all over the world and hired me to mix your music, and I greatly appreciate you for that. But yeah, so now I've got an hourly rate as far as recording, but then I have mix rates. And so even for people who come through and record, I will charge them by the hour, but if they also want to hire me to mix, then yeah, I just charge my mix rate. As far as the mix rate goes, for me, what I did was I thought about typically how many hours does it take for me to mix a record, whether that's, I've got a rate for vocals to 2 tracks or a fully tracked out mix. And so I just kind of thought about the average of how long it usually takes me, because I wanted to get away from mixing on the clock, just because I don't want to be thinking about okay, I've got to have this mix done in the next 20 minutes. I want to be able to just zone out and get creative with mixes and, do whatever I feel I can bring to the mix to help bring it to life. And I just want to be in that zone versus thinking about a time. Yeah, I just simply averaged out or thought about how long it usually takes me to mix those songs and thought about, okay, how much do I feel like I'm worth per hour? And let's say I feel like it takes me on average, a fully tracked out mix, let's say, I take 4 hours or 5 hours or 10 hours, whatever you think that time may be for you. And, again, multiply that by what you think you should get per hour, how much your time is worth per hour, and then charge that for your mix rate. So that's kind of what I've done. I again, went away from the whole hourly price with my local artists that I work with, just because when they put out a song and they're tagging you in the song as the person who mixed it, but yet you only had 30 minutes to mix it, it may not be your best work. And then you don't want for potential clients to listen to that and think, okay, that's the quality I can expect to get from Jordan. They don't realize I had to hurry up and do that mix just because I was running out of time. So yeah, to me, that's the best way to go about it. Comment down below how you do it. I'm not saying my way is the best way. That's just what I'm doing now. So comment down below if you do something different. Definitely learn as much from you guys as you do from me. So yeah, I greatly appreciate that. But I wanted to answer that question just because I've gotten a couple emails on that, just asking me how I go about that.